I would say that me and tiered cakes have a very troubled relationship. It's very up and down. Sometimes they can go to plan and other times they can be an absolute disaster. And thankfully I had no issues with this one. But I have decided that all my tiered cakes will be ganache from now on. But this cake was buttercream. But if it was during that heat wave, I would have 100% done a ganache coat on this. This cake was a 6-inch bottom and a 4-inch top tip in that classic raspberry style that everyone is obsessed with. I think the first time I did a raspberry cake was about 2 years ago, and genuinely I think my customers are always a step ahead of some of the trends. Honestly, I have the coolest customers. I would not trade them for the world, and I don't know how I do it, but I manage to attract my ideal clients all the time. And now I can tell just from an inquiry if someone isn't going to be that customer for me. The customer who ordered this cake is literally one of my favorites. She's been a customer with me for probably about 2 or 3 years now. She will literally order cakes on behalf of her family and her in-laws as well. Like, it's actually crazy to me to be someone's family baker. Now, I don't know why this cake looks so lopsided. I think my phone was in the holder at an angle, but I promise this cake was straight. Now, I obviously love a vintage cake, but I do find doing 2-tiered vintage cakes a little bit more challenging. I think the spacing and knowing what piping to do can be a bit trickier. I never want something to look like too top heavy but then also not plain at the top. And I think I just always default back to the same piping style because I know it works, and I love this cleaner style of piping. I definitely struggle when there's a lot of different styles of piping on one cake, but this just always looks clean and polished. Here it is all done. Let me know what you think.